Good morning, welcome back to Legend Knows Football. In today's video, we are going to do our FPL team for this weekend and our score predictions. But first, I want to show you how I did, how much I scored in last weekend's Fantasy Premier League. So let's get into it. And this is how it went. I got 58 points. Sanchez in goal was a good decision because we got a clean sheet. It got us 8 points. Kirkes gave me 0. And the rest actually scored well, except my captain did very bad. And João Pedro was non-existent in that game. But this is what I got. I got 58 points. Now, I'm going to reveal my team for this upcoming weekend. Starting from the back, we are going to keep Sanchez in goal. Going to give Kirkes another chance. I'm hoping, because you only have one transfer per week, so I used my transfer up front, which you will see in a second. So I'm going to give Kirkes another chance. Hopefully he gets to do the overlaps more often than what he did in that game. But yeah, I'm going to give Kirkes another chance. I brought in Aina off the bench. They're going to play against Crystal Palace, who's defensively very solid. But I hope he can give me some points, maybe even if it's just a clean sheet, because of the fact that Eze won't be playing for Crystal Palace this upcoming weekend since he signed for Arsenal. So it's going to be a Nuri, Kirkes and Aina. And then for my midfield, remains unchanged for this weekend. We're going to give Reinders, Palmer, Mo Salah, Zubomendi and Matoma. And the forward line is where I made the change. I brought in Chris Wood against Crystal Palace. I think if Crystal Palace plays that low block type of defending, this guy is very physical. He can get goals, not just on the ground, but crosses, especially with Aina playing, I think it's a right back. He can whip in those balls for Chris Wood to score. That's why I'm thinking now, who's going to be my captain? It's going to be between Palmer, Reinders, and Wood. So it's actually a tough decision. With Palmer is a bit, with Palmer you never know. You never know with Cole Palmer. In the wink of an eye, he can just turn up. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make Reinders. I'm going to captain Reinders this week. Because what I saw last weekend with Reinders is that he is very influential in the game. It's like a direct replacement for Kevin De Bruyne. This guy is insanely good. Both feet, two-footed player, and the vision, the imagination that he has. I think Reinders is the way this week. If you have Haaland, you can make Haaland captain also, because he's feeding off of Reinders. Yeah, so maybe I might change it later, but I think Reinders is the way. Something is telling me to go for Reinders this week. So that's my team. As for the bench, I took off Pedro Porro, as I said, because they are playing against Man City. You always want to try and balance the situation. But yeah, that's my team for this weekend. Let's get into the score predictions. Starting off tonight, I think we are going to beat West Ham 3-1 at the London Stadium. And I want Cole Palmer to actually score. I want them to score. And this is a must-win game for us. 3-1 against West Ham. Man City Spurs, I gave that a... that's going to be a high score. That's even one more reason why you should captain Reinders. I'm gonna give Man City to win 5-0. I'm going to give it 5-0. Straight. Man City is back. Bournemouth going to win 2-1. Brentford versus Aston Villa, I'm going to say that is going to be a draw, 1-1. Burnley, Sunderland. Sunderland. I'm going to say Sunderland is going to win 3-0. If you have a Sunderland player in your team, put him on. He's going to give you points. And who else is there? Arsenal to beat Leeds 3-0. I don't know if Eze is going to play, but I'm sure I'm going to try and get Eze into my fantasy team this coming, if he gets, if the transfer is finalized and all of that. Crystal Palace going to lose 3-0. Chris Wood 2 goals. Everton, Brighton draw 1-1. Fulham, Manchester United just to edge it as a 2-1. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Reinders. Make Reinders your captain and you won't regret it. Cheers, stay safe and God bless.